easy homemade candied apples, a sweet treat with a crunch. Margarett Klein, your favorite Space Coast Realtor here. Today we're making classic candied apples, the shiny, crunchy treats that make your kitchen smell like a fall festival without the long lines, expensive tickets, or questionable carnival parking. These apples are surprisingly easy to make at home. All you need are a few simple ingredients, a little patience, and a kitchen where you can create delicious memories. If your current kitchen doesn't have enough counter space for your sweet adventures, call me. I would love to help you find the perfect one. Ingredients. This recipe makes approximately 6 candied apples, 6 small or medium apples, 2 cups granulated sugar, 3/4 cup water, half a cup light corn syrup, half a teaspoon red food coloring, half a teaspoon cinnamon flavoring or extract, optional, 6 sturdy wooden apple sticks, non-stick cooking sheet or parchment paper, and for the best flavor and crunch, choose firm, tart apples such as Granny Smith. Their tartness balances with the sweet candy coating perfectly. Honeycrisp, Fuji, or Gala apples also work well if you prefer something sweeter. Equipment you will need: medium heavy bottom saucepan, candy thermometer, wooden spoon or heat-safe spatula, baking sheet, measuring cups, wooden apple sticks. A candy thermometer makes this recipe much easier and removes the guesswork. Sugar can be a little dramatic. 1 minute it's bubbling nicely, and the next it's trying to become a kitchen science experiment. Step 1. Wash and dry the apples. Wash the apples thoroughly to remove dirt and any wax coating. Wax can prevent the candy mixture from sticking properly. For heavily waxed apples, briefly dip them in very warm water and rub them with a clean kitchen towel. Make sure every apple is completely dry before adding the candy coating. Even a small amount of water can cause the hot sugar mixture to bubble or slide off. Remove the stems and firmly insert 1 wooden stick into the top of each apple. This is also when a spacious kitchen island comes in handy. If you need more room for cooking, entertaining, or lining up enough candied apples for all the grandchildren, I happen to know a realtor who would love to help. Hint, hint. Step 2. Prepare your work area. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper and lightly coat it with non-stick cooking spray. You may also place the apples on a silicone baking mat. Arrange the apples, prepared baking sheet, and other optional toppings near the stove before making the candy. Once the mixture reaches the correct temperature, you will need to work quickly. Step 3. Make the candy coating. Add the following ingredients to a medium hot, heavy bottom saucepan: sugar, water, light corn syrup, red food coloring. Stir the ingredients together before turning on the heat. Place the pan over medium-high heat and bring the mixture to a boil. Once it begins boiling, stop stirring. Stirring at this point can cause sugar crystals to form and make the coating grainy. Attach the candy thermometer to the right side of the pan without allowing its tip to touch the bottom. Step 4. Reach the hard crack stage. Allow the mixture to boil until it reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is known as the hard crack stage. This usually takes approximately 15 to 20 minutes, but always rely on the thermometer rather than the clock. If you're using cinnamon flavoring, carefully add it when the mixture reaches 300 degrees. It may bubble, so keep your face and hands safely away from the pan. Remove the saucepan from the heat and let the bubbles settle for about 30 seconds. Important safety tip: the candy mixture is extremely hot and could cause serious burns. Keep children and pets away from the stove. Never touch the hot coating and do not taste it until it's completely cooled. This includes curious little dachshunds who believe anything prepared in the kitchen must automatically belong to them. Step 5. Dip the apples. Tilt the saucepan slightly to create a deeper pool of candy coating. Holding an apple firmly by its stick, dip it into the hot mixture and slowly rotate it until it's evenly covered. Lift the apple and allow the excess coating to drip back into the saucepan. Place the dipped apple on your prepared cookie sheet. Repeat with the remaining apples, working carefully and quickly before the candy begins to harden. If the mixture becomes too thick, return it to the low heat briefly. Watch the temperature closely so it does not burn. Step 6. Add optional decorations. For a little extra flair, add toppings immediately after dipping each apple while the coating is still sticky. You can try Halloween sprinkles, crushed cinnamon candies, chopped nuts, mini chocolate chips, crushed cookies, shredded coconut, edible glitter. You can also change the food coloring to match a holiday, birthday party, baby shower, or team celebration. Red is traditional, but there's no candy apple law requiring you to behave traditionally. Step 7. Cool and enjoy. Allow the apples to cool and harden at room temperature for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. For the best texture, enjoy them the same day. Humidity can make the candy coating sticky, and here in Florida, humidity considers itself part of the family. Avoid placing the finished apples directly in the refrigerator unless necessary, because condensation can soften the coating. If you must refrigerate them, wrap them after the coating has hardened and allow them to return to room temperature before serving. Helpful tips for perfect candied apples. Use smaller apples because they are easier to dip and eat. Make sure the apples are completely clean and dry. Do not skip the candy thermometer. Stop stirring once the mixture becomes boiling. Work quickly after the coating reaches 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep the saucepan slightly tilted while dipping. Use a heavy bottom pan to reduce the chance of scorching. Never pour leftover hot candy mixture down the drain. To clean the saucepan, fill it with hot water and allow the hardened sugar to dissolve. You can also place it back on the stove and gently heat the water until the candy releases. Candied apple fun fact. Candy apples are generally credited to candy maker William Cobb, who reportedly created them in Newark, New Jersey in 1908. He was experimenting with a red cinnamon candy mixture and dipped apples into it for a window display. Customers wanted to buy them, and a fall favorite was born. Let's find your dream kitchen on the Space Coast. The best kitchens are not just filled with cabinets and countertops. They are where recipes are attempted, treats are shared, families gather, and at least one person asks, "Are those ready yet?" every 3 minutes. If you're dreaming about a larger kitchen, more counter space, a walk-in pantry, double ovens, or a beautiful island where everyone can gather, I would love to help you find it. Whether you want a waterfront property, a home with a fenced yard, a low-maintenance condo, or the perfect kitchen for making amazing treats, let's find your forever home here on Florida's Space Coast. Margarett Klein, your favorite Space Coast Realtor, with eXp Realty, and you can call or text me at 321-480-7662. You can search for homes and see more Space Coast content on my website at margarettsellsdreamhomes.com. You can watch home tours, community videos, recipes, and real estate tips on my YouTube channel at Dream Homes, Space Coast, Florida. Thank you so much for following along. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more recipes, home tours, and helpful tips, Space Coast adventures, and possibly a dachshund appearance or two. Margarett Klein signing off, and you have a wonderful day.